So that's the first tip I would offer you. Take yourself from prey to predator and start thinking about the other person's vulnerabilities, what they're insecure about, what they feel anxious about, not sure about, and deliberately provoke them. Deliberately open those wounds and throw salt in them in the same way a narcissist does to their victims. The revenge you could be seeking could be to actually cause the narcissist to have a public meltdown or explosion that exposes them for who they really are.
Hey guys, so I'm now being accused of being a scammer, which is not unexpected considering who we're dealing with. But I'm also being accused of having some secret agenda, which is kind of strange because I'm being pretty open since the very first video, which is why I showed a clip from the first video in the intro. I am deliberately provoking a narcissist, and the fundraiser for Josi is a part of that. But it's not only about that, it's also about helping Josi get a new computer. But a lot of people are completely missing the point with this fundraiser. It's not about the laptop or the money. It's about showing Harley that we don't tolerate his behavior, because the laptop was meant as a bribe for Josi not to speak up, but when she did, he wanted the laptop back, even though he had given it to her. And just to be clear, he did give it to her. Here you can see he says given one brand new laptop. So after the fundraiser, Harley pretty much had a public meltdown. So it worked. He has made 3 videos about it. So let's go through the videos and expose more of his lies. So here's the first video. First he says there's a scam in the VYC right now where a man is asking for donations for a new laptop for a woman. That's a spelling mistake. The truth is she already has a new laptop. I think his narcissistic rage is showing through here with all the spelling errors. So let me show you a Facebook conversation between me and Josi before I had made the fundraiser. This is before she even knew about it. So here's the timestamp, so you can see it's before. She made a new video on her channel, so I asked her if she had gotten a new laptop. Here you can see she's saying nope, and that she's using her mom's computer. This is the same man 2 years ago who asked for lawyer money and never showed any receipts where the $1,000 went. So for those of you who don't know, I helped my girlfriend sue Harley last year, not 2 years ago. It was 1 year ago. Because Harley was spreading all kinds of lies about her after she made a video about him. And I'll go through all of this in part 5. So 2 years ago, that's a lie. He also claimed I never showed any receipts. Let's take a look at that. And he also claimed that I raised $1,000, which I didn't. Here you can see that I raised $585. And when we go down, here you can see I posted one of the receipts. And I'll go through that whole thing in part 5. Continuing with Harley's video, he tells Josi that she can buy the computer back if she wants it, and she's basically just replying, nah, I have a laptop back at home now. So I sent Josi the link to this video, and she said, I don't have a new laptop. I literally just said that so he would fuck off. My parents aren't rich. Everything I paid for, I've had to pay for myself, which is why I don't have a new laptop at this point. I don't think the video matters. Ask Duran Rudder is an irrelevant channel, cause no one apart from himself wants to ask him anything anymore. Which is true. It's like he's completely irrelevant now. I don't even have to make part 4 and part 5. It's like he's done. She continues to say, I might say a bit about it in my next vid. And I'm just like, don't bother. And I tell her I might make a short video proving yet again that he's manipulating the situation with lies. And that's the video you're watching right now. Harley also claimed that she had a permanent vacation lifestyle, which was funded by her parents. So she says she worked every single day she was in Australia. So as you just saw, Josi told him she got a new laptop just to get him to leave her alone. You know, Harley accused other men of harassing young girls, but again, that's another projection. So here you can see again that he's saying she's a rich kid who already has a new laptop. What I'm wondering is, if she was such a rich kid and had rich parents, why did Harley give her a laptop?
And do I have rich parents who are paying for everything? No. That's That's it. That's that question answered.
What I noticed is that everyone Harley has a problem with has rich parents. Henamania, Bonnie Rebecca, Isol, Sam McCullen, Josi, me, like everyone. It's kind of strange. So I believe Josi over Harley, to say the least. So continuing with his video, in green, this 19-year-old woman. First of all, she's not 19, she's 18. And it's funny how he's now calling her a woman, because he's always called teenager girls. But now that it's come out that he's creeping on them, suddenly they're grown women. Just repeating the same lies. And in purple, the man making these videos, fundraiser, has a personal agenda against me. That's true, for he's actually telling the truth. But that's not really a secret, is it? Because I hooked up with his girlfriend. He publicly condemns me because he can't handle the fact his girlfriend lied to him about us hooking up when he was away from her on travel. I have no idea where he comes up with this stuff. I apologized, but he What? Apologized. I apologized, but he keeps his hate campaign going on and on. Right. And then at the end of the video he says, why not donate the money to people who really need it instead of rich kids living a perma vacation lifestyle of daddy's money? Why do you give a laptop to a rich kid who lives a permanent vacation lifestyle on daddy's money? Couldn't Harley donate that money to something more worthy? Clearly he's just making this up right now. If you want to donate to someone who really needs help, then there are plenty of legit people on GoFundMe who qualify for help. And then he shows this screenshot, and notice the music. Absolutely, that's worth the case to donate to the boy without a face. But how much money did you donate to that case, Harley? I wanted to show your email where you have a confirmation of donating to that cause with timestamp, because I know you didn't donate there. This is pure manipulation. And by the way, like donating to one cause doesn't exclude other. You can both donate to Josi and to the boy without the face. So this is something called the not as bad as fallacy, also known as the fallacy of relative privation. It asserts that if something is worse than the problem currently being discussed, then the problem currently being discussed isn't that important at all. In other words, nothing matters if it's not literally the worst thing happening. And Harley used this fallacy all the time. Whenever anyone goes against him, he always brings up, oh, think about the starving children in Africa, and think about this boy without the face, and yeah.
Yeah, now we have a laptop scam, and where a 19-year-old woman, I should say, a 19-year-old woman is begging for money on eBay, on GoFundMe, saying, I need a laptop.
What? Where did she beg for money? She hasn't begged for money. Are we talking about the same girl here? Josi is not 19. She did not beg. It was not on GoFundMe. Seems like he's talking about someone else. I think this is a tactic he used. He deliberately use incorrect information, but everybody knows who he's talking about. So if Josi were to sue him, then he could say, oh, but blah 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 blah, and it wasn't this girl I was talking about. This was the same thing he did with Jen Journey. He claimed that he was talking about someone else, or talking about general scams, when it was obvious that it was Jen.
And here's the thing, I just put up a video on the Ask Dream Rider channel showing receipts that she actually has a brand new laptop already.
She does not have a new laptop, and clearly he's talking about Josi here. And the video he's talking about is the one I've already shown.
And this was a month ago, and now there's a GoFundMe asking for money for thousands of dollars to get a new laptop for a woman. He's constantly trying to make it less bad, but he's who already has a laptop. And here's the thing, that 19-year-old woman has rich parents and she just travels Australia, Thailand, travels around the world off her parents' money.
When I was living on the Gold Coast, Australia, I was working at a vegetarian takeaway restaurant for about 6 months actually, and I worked there, so that's how I supported my lifestyle on the Gold Coast. And yeah, I was on a working holiday visa, as I said earlier, which I totally recommend because you don't need a lot of money coming there, and then you just make money. It was fun working there and it supports your lifestyle basically.
He has a brand new laptop, yet still will look people in the eyes and say, hey guys, can I have some money for a new laptop, please? I need 2 brand new laptops.
Look people in the eyes. Can we see this footage, which apparently only Harley has seen?
Meanwhile, in Africa, 27,000 kids every day under age 5 die from starvation. But let's donate money to some bogus legal law fund.
Now he's referring to Anna Scanlon's case, which is not bogus.
Let's donate money to a rich 19-year-old spoiled brat, self-entitled world traveller who's living off daddy's money, pun intended, for a new laptop. Another laptop. A second brand new laptop. Let's donate for that. That's the sign of the times. Someone hooks up with someone they regret.
Just look at him, how he's really enjoying this, like pushing this lie that, oh, it was only a casual hookup, when we all know that she told him no over and over and he pressured her, which is why he gave her the laptop, to bribe her to not speak up. And this is the public meltdown that I've been talking about. He's really showing his true colors now, who he really is. He has always been like pretending to protect young girls from this like older men harassing them, and look at him now. This is what I wanted. This is why I created the fundraiser, so people can see who he really is.
And then it's like, oh, I regret doing that, and guys, here's a GoFundMe, can you buy me a new computer? Because my parents already bought me one, but I want another one. I want a second brand new computer this month because I'm a self-entitled little brat. How the fuck can you afford to go on holiday in Thailand?
First of all, Harley talks so much about how cheap it is to live in Thailand and you don't need any money to live there and stuff, and now it's like, how can she afford it? Oh, unbelievable.
And then still look in the fucking camera and say, hey guys, I haven't got much money, can you give me some more?
Looked into the camera, like, can you show us this footage? Like, he's just constantly lying now. I made the fundraiser. It was Peter's idea, and I thought it was a good idea, so I created the fundraiser. Josi had nothing, absolutely nothing to do with it. She didn't know about it until I had already made it public.
It's like, and you've got rich parents. It's like, what sort of person does that? A self-entitled person, a 2017. What's the word? I mean, I can make drama videos and stuff, but I want to help people help themselves, you know.
He could make drama videos, but he wants to help people help themselves. Yet this is pure drama video. And if he's not into drama, why is he sending me emails like this? This is an email he sent linking to Vegan Cheetah's video. Think about it, like, this is a 30-year-old and a 40-year-old who is teaming up to shame a teenage girl.
She had fucked Harley several times. Well, hey, I want to travel the world, or I want a brand new computer because I fucked some dude that took my computer back that he originally gave me, so give me money. The only amount of relevancy within her content is in context with her sexual relationship to Durian Ryder. With Norvegan supporting Josi in the way that he has, he's essentially saying Josi deserves a computer because she wants to live on permanent vacation in Thailand and hook up with people twice her age. I mean, she was an adult. By American standards, she was an adult when all this stuff went down with Harley. She fucked Harley multiple times. I've been on her channel, and it's a lot of fucking bullshit. Right now, her only name and her only claim to fame is the fact that she fucked Harley, but this girl is still living on permanent vacation. But you have to ask yourself, like, what am I getting in return?
You know, compassion isn't about having a definite outcome that you want. That's kind of treating compassion like a consumer experience where you're buying something for yourself.
A vegan cheetah is like a flying monkey for Harley, and they're both disgusting people. And I've gotten a couple of comments saying like, oh, what does like Anna Scanlon's case against the vegan cheetah got to do with this? This is what it got to do with it. They're pretty much the same. Now look at this post. And again, this is a 40-year-old man talking about a teenager. So here's what he says. Let's get one thing straight. You really think a woman like her, who is not afraid to talk about her sex life to the world on YouTube, would be shy in the bedroom? I even asked to see her passport before anything happened, because she was too forward for someone of her age. You could tell she had been with a lot of guys before me because of her experience level in certain things. Nothing wrong with that at all, but when you cry, innocent girl, but you rodeo like a porn star, it shows lack of integrity. Talking about regrets on YouTube just makes any future person think twice about you because they have fear of becoming the next drama video title. So this is how he shames girls, and his misogyny is just showing through, and I don't think anyone believes any of this anymore. Let's move on. The funniest thing is those videos are all monetized, designed to create drama, aka money. Now let's take a look at that. Here's my YouTube analytics, and if you go down here you can see that I turned off monetization on Josi's video, and that's the video with most views. Now in hindsight I should have kept the monetization on so I could have given the money to Josi. My point is that he is lying yet again. I did not have monetization on all the videos. That's a lie. Proven yet again. So here's another post he made, basically just pushing the same lies about Josi, so I'm just gonna skip those. But at point 3 here he says, Michael Hebo, aka Norwegian, just clasping at straws now after so many people realized he used a dead woman in his vendetta against me. Let's take a look at the comment I got on that video. Here's a guy that had contact with Jen's aunt, and look what he says. I talked to Jen's aunt and told her to watch your video. She was excited someone spoke out and vindicated Jen. So again, he's trying to shame something I did when, like, the reality is quite different. Here's the facts. Harley is the one who shamed this woman, both in life and in death, claiming she was scamming her cancer, and when she died of her cancer, she faked her death, according to Harley. And this is actually the first time he has acknowledged that she is dead. The only thing I did was to point out Harley's disgusting lies towards this girl. And as you could see, her aunt is happy about me showing the truth. He also claimed that I'm only doing this because my girlfriend jumped topless into his bed that night in Chiang Mai. If that was true, he would know that she doesn't have implants, which he claims 100% that she has. But I'm gonna go through all his lies about my girlfriend in part 5. So that's it for this video. I know it's kind of like just drama and bullshit, but Harley gave me an opportunity to bring up the fundraiser again, so I took it. And remember, it's not about the laptop or the money. It's about the principle of standing up against bullies. And even if it was true that Josi had rich parents, that doesn't really change anything. She could have the richest parents in the world. What Harley did was wrong. And this fundraiser is just to show that it's wrong. Even if she had rich parents, it doesn't change anything. The next video will be part 4 of the unmasking, unless another girl comes forward. There's another one thinking about it, but she can see how Josi is being treated, so she's unsure. And you have to remember this is a tactic Harley uses. He deliberately shames anyone who comes forward, so other can see it and won't come forward. When my girlfriend made the video last year, he went batshit insane and made 5 videos in a couple of days and completely shut her down. That's why we sued him, and that's why I'm making these videos, so people won't be afraid anymore to speak up about him. And there's a lot of people coming forward now. Even close friends of Harley sending me messages now saying wow, you're really putting all the pieces together. People I never thought would wake up. But they're afraid to say it publicly because they know how they get treated. And the thing with narcissists is that if you get close to them, they extract a lot of personal information. They pretend that they're interested in you, and everything you tell them, they take notes. And if you ever go against them, they will bring up this and use it against you.
A lot of rumors, stories.
Yeah,
I'm making the calls, watch your empire fall. I won't move aside, my mind states like fuck it all.
Why I walked away from the drama, I just realised that that's not who I am as a person. Who Doing What Is, who Harley Johnston really is. Just a chill dude who loves riding his bike, eating lots of fucking tasty vegan food, making fun videos on YouTube. I'm not going to react anymore. Done. You say whatever you want, get in my face, do whatever you want, man. I'm not going to react. I'm not going to react. What now that I'm not going to react? Like, what's going to happen to your channels? They're just going to fizzle out to nothingness. With no drama, they get no views because they're just boring as fuck. And they're always the top hitting videos, I'm repeating myself, but the top hitting videos are always sledging during rider. Correct me if I'm wrong, show me otherwise.
Too much to handle, European vandal. I burn down your house like a candle. Watch.